So we are going to sort of go to each and every single area, tag its obelisk to get one very important spell that will allow us to easily use and abuse this Armageddon mechanic. And we're going to go to Dragon Sand first. And you will see that Dragon Sand is not really a place where you want to be. We have dragons, we have baby dragons, we have baby dragons, we have dragons. Like verified dragons. And this is the first time that I'm actually here. You can actually get here by trying to not die. You know what, let's... Whew, I'm going to town portal back to New Sorpical just so I can explain this a bit easier. So this is what happens, like, when you go to Dragon Sand. It is just, no, there is no way that you can fight in Dragon Sand. Everything is broken, even the things that I don't have equipped. Just, no. Dragon Sand is just basically a giant keep out sign. Oh my god, so many broken things. This is why I'm so mad at Mind Magic 6 for not... Basically for just... The monsters that keep breaking your things. I know I'm going on and on and on and on and on about this, but honestly, like, this is what happens. You go into the high level, like, areas, and you basically just die. And everything gets broken. You cannot fight them normally. But... I have... oh my god, I don't know what happened to my voice there. I did mention this in the beginning, but now I'm going to show you something that you can actually abuse at level 1 in this game. So, near the bank in Usurpical, there is this wall that if you click on, you get a scroll, and this scroll is a scroll of fly. Now, I'm not going to be using that scroll because I have fly on me, but what you can then do is either fly up here and touch this side of, like, the roof of this building, or what also works is you can sort of jam yourself behind this tree, jump, and then hit space. Now I'm going to just quick load or auto load, because as you can see, it basically took me to a place that has dragons. It took me to Dragon Sand, but more importantly, it took me right to the Shrine of the Gods. And the Shrine of the Gods is incredibly powerful. Now let me show you. I'm going to turn-based combat here. This is a Shrine of the Gods. This is what happens when you touch it. The character gets plus 20 to all stats permanently. So, when you touch it with all of your characters, suddenly you have a massive increase to your in-game strength. And if you do this at level 1, that is basically your early game sorted. You don't need any weapons, you don't need any armor. Basically, you can do Mist, you can do New Sorpical, you can do Iron Fist without much problems. Honestly, you just need to tag this. And what's more, there is a secret dungeon here. If you touch, oh, there we go. So if you touch I think it was the northern inner wall of this Shrine of the Gods, you get to this hidden dungeon called the New World Computing Dungeon. And this is sort of like an Easter egg, but you can find some interesting things here. For example, this bookshelf has the random chance of giving you the Inferno spell. You can get up to the Majestic Chainmail here. Also random chest. This chest is super powerful. If you have below 10,000 gold, you can withdraw 1,000 gold from it. Like, if you are under 10,000, you can basically get 10,000 gold from here. Right? And you can just keep doing that indefinitely. And these are just some things that I'm about to show you. There's probably, like, more interesting stuff. This is, like, sort of the canteen of New World Computing. You can get, like, potion bottles and herbs here, and you can get food here, but you can also get poison here because the curry is not very good or something. I think that's like the unofficial in-game lore or something. One more important thing, there is a goblin shaman called John Van Cunningham, which sort of made the game here. But if you touch this, you'll also cast Day of the Gods at an insane level on all your characters, right? And using this, and then just going back to New Sorpigal, let me just show you how. So when I get out of here, I'm going to be once again in front of the shrine, but then there is a wall that you can use to teleport back to. Okay, so it is the northern part of the shrine. You can get back to New Sorpigal, but you also have this massive amount of stats available. So New Sorpigal is basically sorted if you do this, right? So that is insanely powerful. And that is just something that I wanted to show you before we go further with well, everything that we're going to do. Let me just quickly repair all the items that have been broken once again. Yes, it's going to keep happening and I'm going to keep having to repair my stuff. But maybe I am actually going to teach all of my characters Master Repair item just cuz. Also possibly Master Merchant, just cuz. Okay. Let's go back to Dragon's Hand. We've already tagged the Obelisk. Because there's also... Ow! Oh, there we go, we broke some stuff again. Okay. Because there's also something more that I have to show you, because it's super powerful. There are some chests that you can actually grab if you have telekinesis, but we don't care about that at this point. This is Abduls Oasis. And it is absolutely filled with insane NPCs. Okay, Trader, Weapons Master, nothing special, okay? But then you have like Enchanter, Master Healer, Abdul himself, a Merchant, an Instructor. There we get, now we get to the fun part. Spellmaster is like, okay, fine, you know, you give me 4 to all my spell skill points. But then you have Gatemaster, which is basically an NPC that casts Master Rank Town Portal. And then you have like Watermaster, and she casts Water Walk, which is like, okay. But then you also have like Windmaster, and she casts Fly once per day for like 2 or 3 hours. So the ways that you can break this game are many. And you basically just, you can basically break it at level 1. So this is what you can do at level 1. You can go to Dragon's Sand, grab the Shrine of the Gods for a permanent plus 20 to all stats. I didn't point this out, but including resistances to all your characters permanently. And then you can go into the New World Computing building, grab yourself 10,000 gold. If you use the fly scroll, you can pretty much safely get to Abduls Oasis without really risking too much. And grab yourself a Gatemaster and a Windmaster to unlock the ability to fly and to town portal pretty much everywhere. Because in Mind Magic 6, you don't actually need to visit a town to be able to use you know, town portal to get to it. So you can pretty much get to everywhere at level 1. And why is that insane? Well, you saw that I grabbed an Obelisk earlier. And that is absolutely what we are going to be doing now. Keep in mind, I could have done this at level 1. I'm not even kidding. This is possible at level 1. Like, yeah, it's going to be more dangerous, but less than you might think. Can I use telekinesis on this? I can't. I actually need to use it like this. Okay, that's fine. So now we have the Obelisk from the Hermit's Isle. And we can just go ahead and... oh. Nope, we don't need this. We can go to Paradise Valley from here. These are all the highest level like areas. We've been to Paradise Valley before. Did we actually grab the obelisk? Yeah, we probably did grab the obelisk from here already. Also, at this point, I could have taken the additional, let's say, 5-10 minutes in every like high level area to just do, you know, Armageddon, really. And I would have been just able to pretty much clear this out, get insane gear. Of course, you can't really do that at level 1, but, you know, we certainly can do it here. 57 statistic temporary, why not? This is Sweetwater, the last area in the game, actually. But we're just here for this. Since we're here, we can also open the chest. Oh, we still have telekinesis. Plus 10 to all 7 statistics, not bad. Insanely good stuff. But you still have a chance of getting better stuff. Okay, so now I want to go to Spire. Also, the music. Oh, it's the best freaking thing ever. Okay. And now we want the Spire Obelisk, which is to the north. We could have actually grabbed a quest in Blackshire. Oh my god, Elite Halberd. Yes. And the Death Mace. Oh, that is so good. That is so insanely good. I'm just gonna keep flying. Where to, actually? Let's see. So we did Dragon Sand, Hermit's Isle, la la la. We did all of this. We got the Obelisk in Blackshire. Let's go to Whitecap, because I'm not sure whether or not I've gotten that one. The Whitecap is, you know, it's very easily. I think if I just cast 6 why did I do that? If I just cast 6 Armageddons here, I would have probably killed everything. Okay, grab that obelisk. I hate you. I absolutely friggin' hate you. That was a harpy. You know what? It's redemption time, guys. Or not redemption time, it's revenge time. You curse me, I Armageddon you. No mercy. The fire archers are also nearly dead. There we go. Shared life to share some life. La 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 la. There we go. Everybody in Whitecap is now dead because a bunch of harpies decided that they want to mass curse me, and I was like, I'm not having this. There we go. It's probably your fault. It's your fault that everybody died, harpy. There we go. So we've gotten that one. Now we can fly and we can go to boobity boobity boo. Marvin, we probably got it already. New Sorpical, I think we definitely got that one. We probably are missing the one in eel-infested waters. Let me just check. 1, 2. We're missing number 2. What is number 2? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're missing 13. Okay, we're missing 2. We got one in Dragon Sand. I hope. Yeah, we got the one in Dragon Sand. We got Hermit's Isle. Are we missing Paradise Valley? Oh my god. Did I actually not get the obelisk in Paradise Valley? I might have not actually gotten the one in Paradise Valley. That could actually be, you know, something that I've actually done. Let's see. I did not actually get the one in Paradise Valley. Oh my god, that would have... Ooh, that would have been nasty. Okay. And now we can go to Silver Cove, because I know where we need to get the last obelisk. And the last obelisk is in a place inaccessible by normal means of travel. We actually need to use the boat. Island South. Zimbab, the captain. And unfortunately, the obelisk is quite close. There we go. And we got the last obelisk. I'm 100% certain that Kiloni is regretting making us masters of light magic due to our saintly reputation. Because ever since then we've just kept Armageddoning entire populations of, well, monsters and also, well, villagers. But I'm actually going to set down a Loy's Beacon here, because we're going to have to come back here sooner or later, so hopefully we have, you know, something set down. And now that we've gotten all of the obelisks, we're going to go back to Dragon Sand, just fly up, because, ladies and gentlemen, it is time. There we go. For the obelisk chest. Guinevere, Ingrain, Morgan, but more importantly, Divine Intervention and Dark Containment. Okay, so, for anybody that doesn't know what the hell just happened, using the obelisk you get a piece of a puzzle. This is the puzzle. And I'm not going to really spoil how you do this, but after you resolve this, it's not really a cipher, it really is a puzzle. After you solve this, you basically get instructions that ultimately lead you to, let me just show you again. This is not much of a spoiler because you cannot open it before you grab all the obelisks. To this rock here, this is the treasure chest that contains the treasure of the obelisks. It gives you 250,000 gold, as you can see, like as soon as you open it. And it also always has Morgan, Igraine, and Guinevere inside it. Now, why is this important? Because it also has Dark Containment, which is the strongest dark magic spell available to you. Hint, it is also completely friggin' useless. But it also has Divine Intervention. And Divine Intervention in Might and Magic 6 is quite gimmicky. Yes, it is quite gimmicky. But also, for our purposes, which is we want to kill all of these dragons, it is invaluable. Let me show you why. I'm just going to rest here so I reset these dragons' positions. I'm just going to keep casting Armageddon now. We're going to use the same tactic that we did with our, well, with pretty much everybody else. And then we wait. And this is fine. I'm going to wait until dawn, actually. As you can see, my characters are weak. I don't really have a lot of spell points. My warrior mage's health is like not too good. But since it's dawn, we can cast Divine Intervention 3 times per day, which means I cast it, I get basically healed up maximum. And then I could just, you know, cast Armageddon as much as I want, really, because I can cast Divine Intervention again and I have full spell points and hit points. There we go. Armageddon. Yeah, Armageddon. I don't deal a lot of damage to these dragons, as you can see. Like, you need a whole bunch of, like, well, really, attempts if you want to kill them. Keep in mind, you can only use Divine Intervention during dusk and dawn, which makes it a bit gimmicky. But my goal at the moment is not to kill the dragons, it is to kill these giant and great worm type enemies.